Hello everyone, this is Ted with OAXRAY, and today we are going to look at a site, FYE, which is for your entertainment. They sell a lot of CDs and they have a lot of exclusives, so I like this site a lot. And let's start off by going to Ebates and see what our average cashback is. We're on Ebates, typed in FYE, and it looks like you get about 3.5% cashback. As we scroll over to raise.com, which is where I like to get my gift cards, there's plenty of different gift card sites, so just because you might not find one here, try Gift Card Granny, see if you can find any other discounted gift cards. Here we're at about 15%, so our total savings is going to be approximately 18%. I generally round it because I don't do the exact numbers. But here we're on a 2-day sale, 20% off of new Blu-rays and such. So I'm going to go back to it, see if I can find it right here. Click on it. And looks like all these are 20% off if I use March 20. So this is a page, looks like it has a few listings on it. So I'm just going to run OAXRAY and see if we find anything. All I needed to do to run it was just click on the extension right here. Looks like there's only 16 items on this page, so it came up pretty quick. Some of these we have no matches found, but it looks like we have a couple positives here. Because the discount is going to be approximately, actually it's going to be 20% with the discount that's on this site, which is you have to put in the code March 20, and you're getting an additional 18% off. I'm just going to put in 38%. It's actually going to, let's see, I'll just do 35. I'll round down a little bit just to make sure. Now, right now I have compare current site on, which is only going to show me the FYE price and compare it. But if I want to remove that, I can see other websites that it might be available at. So here I'm going to compare current store, and it's going to give me a net profit of about $6.50, ROI of about 43%. We calculate our ROI by taking the price that we buy it at and the lowest selling price on Amazon, and we subtract all the fees, and that's how we get the net payout in the ROI information. We also have a sales rank here. What I'm going to do is quickly click on FYE and click on the Amazon statistics and see if we have anything there. Now, whenever we look on FYE, here it says FYE exclusive. One of the cool things about FYE is they have these exclusives, so it's going to be hard to find these any other place, and generally the prices on these are going to be a little higher. So that's kind of the cool part about it. Now, if I go to the Amazon website, I see here pictures not the best. One of the reasons you're going to notice these pictures are not as good as generally is because these are exclusive items, which means Amazon is never or rarely going to be posting any of these. It's going to be posted by a third-party seller. So you might take this image and you might fix it, change the background, try to get it to the best image possible. With these, you also want to copy the title and see if there's any duplicate listings. And the reason I definitely recommend it on these is because these have been created by just third-party sellers. So I'm just going to see if I can find any more. I don't see any. And two people might have created the exact same listing, so you want to make sure you're on the best listing for the item. As we look at the bullet points here, there's not much going on. There are not many keywords there, so if there wasn't so much competition and you wanted to fix it, you could. I don't see any reviews for the product, but it looks like a newer listing. And we see the rank, it's still 44,666 or 61. Which is a pretty good rank. I'm going to copy the ASIN, and I have an extension here which is the FBA calculator, and it's just going to run in the background really quickly. I see that the item is only 3.2 ounces, really lightweight item. Product dimensions are small, just a couple inches, 4.5, 3.5, 6, 6.5. And then as I scroll here, I see that the lowest FBA price is $27.50. So if I wanted to sell this, I would probably sell it in that range if possible. I might try to shoot for the buy box. So let's just see what happens if we shoot for the buy box and we sell it there at $23.94, even though I probably would raise the price some just because of that. Now, we were generally going to pay $14.99, and I put the cost of the item in the prep service field, just something that I like to do. You don't have to do it this way. And if we were going to sell it there at $23.94, we'd only make $2. But remember, we're going to buy the discounted gift cards at 15%. We're going to use the Ebates and get an additional 3.5%. Plus, we're going to use the 20% off coupon, which is MAR20. So whenever we do that, we're going to pay approximately $10. If I were you and you want to get the exact figures, put it into a calculator and you can figure out the exact number, but I'm just giving you a rough estimate. So it looks like right now, if we bought this item for $10 approximately, and we factor in all the fees, we're going to make about $7.30. Now, if you wanted to be a little bit more accurate and you wanted to add inbound fees, let's say it cost me $1, probably not going to cost me that much. Let's even say 50 cents. Calculate. We're going to make about $6.80. So about 68% return on investment. We spend 10, we make 6 on this money, and the sales rank is decent. Now, if you wanted to fight for the buy box, you're sending this FBA, and you can actually probably get a couple more bucks out of it and still grab the buy box. Maybe I would try 25 or even 27 just to get those people who really want the FBA, and then you can increase your margin even further if we do this. Now, just a quick recap. We checked for any negative reviews. Those can mean that we're getting a lot of returns. We checked the quality of the image. This is a pretty horrible image. We could definitely update it if we bought a lot of these and we really wanted to get rid of them. We also see that here there's not many keywords. There's not much here. We can upgrade that also if we wanted to. And we always double check the dimensions, make sure it's not a large item, and we always check the FBA calculator to make sure that we find it there. We also did the word search to make sure there's not a duplicate listing, and this is exclusive, so I don't think there will be, but always check it for the duplicate listing to make sure you don't see the same exact item there, and do the word search for it. Now, as we go to OAXRAY and we're on a page like this, we're able to sort by positive ROI, or we can click on My Buys and filter out any items that do not meet our criteria. Remember, whenever you find a discount, you can plug that into this box and easily make the calculation of how much you will make with any specific discount for that item. You can also put in your per unit fee or per pound fee if you're using for inbound shipping and if you are using a prep center. Thank you very much. Have a great day and make some money using OAXRAY.